going on, everyone? It's Jack here from Another Tech. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're talking about a printer from this company called Brother, who you definitely know. But if you don't, they make a lot of awesome printers. They wanted to sponsor a video to show you guys this awesome printer. So of course I was up for it. So I want to show you guys the printer and show you guys a lot of cool features that it has that will be a lifesaver for you. Let's start out by opening up the box. Of course, we got this cool unboxing knife. We'll go like that. Perfect. Pop that open. Okay, so the first thing that we get is this little quick setup guide. So this will kind of show what we get here. So we have the toner cartridge in here. We have the telephone line cord for the NFC models. The installation disc, if you wanted to install that, shows you kind of the basis of that, how to set it up. This could be useful. I'm going to put this aside for now. Okay, then we have the actual printer. Not too heavy, surprisingly. Okay, so here it is. It's got some plastic on it. This actually looks really clean. It's small. I feel like it's definitely doable. It's perfect setup for either a home office, an actual office, but it has a lot of plastic and stuff on it, which is of course my favorite part, so I have to take some of that off. Okay, so now I'm going to lift this up here. This little piece comes out. This is just some plastic. Okay, and this is like the scanning part. That looks really nice. This is pretty lightweight. I have to pick it up a couple times on boxes, and it worked very well. Some more plastic. Okay, this looks nice. On the bottom section here, you have your little paper tray. This is your scanner, so you can scan in documents here. Then you have where your paper would come out over here. In the back area, you have your line port. You also have, take off this piece of tape over here. And then this piece comes down. So they did a really nice job packaging this because you don't want it to get damaged on the way to your space. So this piece comes out here, and then this is where you'd put in the toner, I believe. Obviously going to investigate that, but it's very intuitive. If I pop this back over here, you have your little like number keys if you were going to fax to someone. You have a little LCD display. You have your little power over here, and then you have this. So let me see what the rest of this stuff is. So one really nice thing about this printer is if you didn't know how to set it up, they have a really good instruction manual for that, and I have this little disc as well. So if your computer still has a disc player, you can utilize that. And then, of course, in here, we have the safety guide. We have the introduction to Brother Refresh, which is basically a way to get like more ink and stuff. So with printers, when they run out of ink, it's really convenient now with this. I have a bunch of Brother printers, and I actually use them on a lot of them. So you can just register your printer, get ink like that. There's another little guide here. This is a limited warranty, so you have a lot of paperwork. So this is Wi-Fi compatible, and that's a really important point about the printer. This printer right here, you can print wirelessly from your phone, and this doesn't seem like a big deal. It is. I literally use this every single day. My other Brother printer supports it as well, and I literally never stop using this. I'll be like, oh, I need to print out this document, quickly can print it. If I need to sign a contract, I send it to the printer, I print it, I scan it, and then I put it back on my computer and send it. It's just so convenient to not have to use a computer to print, and it works seamlessly. I personally, when I'm using it on an iPhone, it just uses AirPrint. You can also use it on other devices because this is Wi-Fi compatible. With the Brother application, you can print and do other things on that, and the Brother application that goes alongside this is actually very useful. So that kind of goes over that in here a little bit. Shows you kind of how to use the menu. So there is this little touch screen on the front, and this will be how you navigate like fax, print, scan, etc. You can also track things on that. But if you were using other paper like an envelope or thick paper, you can actually use a manual slot, which I showed you before, and that's just a little Brother thing that pops down and you can put your paper in there. That's really useful. So all of that stuff is right in here, which is really nice. Okay, so I have the printer set up. It was very, very easy to do. So I'm going to kind of walk you around the printer. So up here, you have your little display, and on this, you'll be able to see things like little settings that you can do. So, for example, I can copy, I can fax, I can scan, I can do a secure print. There's also applications that go alongside that. And then up here, as I already mentioned, when you open this up, you're going to have your little scan area. So I'm just going to scan this as an example. I'm going to copy it. So what I do is I place it in here, and you guys have all probably used a printer, but this one's just like so convenient and easy to use. So I just put that down here. I'm going to click on copy. I'm going to click start. It's going to make a little noise. But the really nice thing about this printer is it's energy efficient. It's got the Energy Star in here, so it's really easy to use. And this setup literally took, no exaggeration, 2 minutes. So now it comes out, and it scanned it like it was nothing. That actually looks very good. So that's really cool. Another thing that I just tried out on this printer was scanning something and then having an email right from the printer, and that worked perfectly. So all you would do for that, I'm just going to fold this and put that over here. All you would do for that is I would go back to the home, and I'm going to click scan. And I'm going to go over to the options, and I'm going to do to web. I click that, it's going to process it, and then I'm going to say email scan to email. I pick Jacqueline, and then I'm going to enter my PIN code. And now I can pick, do I want to send it as a PDF, a JPEG? I'm going to do a PDF. And it can give me a subject line. Do I want to do a subject? Not going to do any of that, so I'm just going to click OK. Set the document, then press OK, so it's already in there, so that's good. And I'm going to click finish now since it's done, so I click finish. And we'll see when I get the email. And then it shows me the document right here. Looks really good. So that's very easy, just to be able to send like documents to people instantaneously. I can keep doing pages and pages and pages. So that's very convenient. Another thing that this printer has is the ability to print from your phone. So if you download an app, iPrint and Scan, it's available on the App Store. Say that I'm okay with this information, okay. It brings me to the screen, and it's going to search to find my printer. I can either have it find it or set it up manually. So once the application is set up, I can go into it and I can print or I can scan. So let's say I want to print a document. I'm going to go to print. I'm going to click photo. It's going to access my photos here. And then I'm going to pick one to print. So let's see. I'm going to have to pick a good photo, of course. And now you can hear it's printing. So that worked really well right here. Not too bad. That happened seamlessly. Quality looks pretty good. I can go into the settings and I can edit it in terms of size. I can straighten out the photo. I can really make sure it looks good when it's printing. So I'm going to try to now scan something. So I'm going to click on scan. So once I place it in here, all I have to do is click scan. Then I can pick like color, not color, etc. And when I click scan on here, basically what it does is it uses the high quality printer to scan in the image. And then I can easily email the image, text the image right from my phone. So a lot of people use Tiny Scanner to scan in their documents, and the pro of this is it's really convenient, but the con is that it's not as high quality. So when you use a professional scanner like this, it's nearly as convenient as long as you're by the printer, and then you're going to get a really high resolution scan and really high resolution document and file. So it's scanning the document right now. Once it finishes up scanning, which is almost done, it's going to pop up on the screen, and then I'll be able to share it. So it seems like it's nearing done. So now it says you want to scan in more pages because you have that option. I'm going to click done because that's the only page I wanted to scan. And it shows me the scanned version of it, and it actually looks really, really nice. So now I can have the option of sending it to people. So I can either text message it, save it to my file, save it to my photo album, post it somewhere. It's very convenient. And the image actually looks really high quality too, which is nice. So I'm done with that. Now I can get back to this page. I can fax from this screen. I can see my machine status also from the screen, so I can see how much toner I have left, the serial number, the firmware version. So it says that I have a firmware update that I can do, and it allows me to preview images before copying to avoid copying errors. So I can make sure that the scale, straighten, and crop tools are all good, and I can use that to get the copy to be right, to make sure that it looks even, and that actually works really well as well. So you have a lot of options from here, but you do not have to use this app. Let's say that I head into a Google document. So I have it. The document is now done, but now I want to print it because I need to hand it to someone. I need to give it to someone. So now I can simply go to print. I'm going to go to share and export, then I'm going to click on print, and it says preparing to print. And now I have a choice of Google Cloud Print or AirPrint. I'm going to click AirPrint for this. And then it already is connected to Brother MFC L2750DW series. So now I'm going to click print. It says it's contacting the printer, and then it just prints. Like, you don't realize how useful it is, but having the ability to quickly print a document is really amazing. And this printer is not that big either, so you could put this in your office and you could hook it up to your computer, and then when you want to print out a photo or print out anything that you just need, a letter. It's just so seamless to do, especially for my line of work where I have contracts all the time, and I have other written things like a shot list that I want to take with me on a shoot. It's really convenient to be able to quickly type something up on my phone or quickly get an email on my phone and print it and not have to log into the computer, but still have the added benefit of using a computer. Like, this is still a full-fledged printer that does a bunch of other things as well. This printer is also unique in the fact that it can hold up to 250 sheets of paper, which means that you won't have to refill that much, so you're actually saving a lot of time. And it also means that you won't have to wait as long because it's one of the fastest printers, so it's going to print out your things really, really fast, so you can click print and then just grab it and go. Also, as I already mentioned, another really convenient thing with this printer, and I feel like this printer is really about convenience at the end of the day, aside from being a really high quality printer, is that it will sense when you're running low on toner, and before you run out, it's going to ship you new toner. So you can sign up for this automatic shipment of toner so you never run out, because you hate needing to print something and you hate getting that message that says that you're low on toner. So being able to have this know when you're running low and just ship you some new toner and get it there before you run out is so underrated. It's actually amazing. Just think back to all the times where you've needed toner and you didn't have it. So I want to sum up this printer in 2 words: premium convenience. And that's because this printer does 2 things really well. It's a really, really premium option on the market, but it doesn't cost a whole lot for all you're getting. You're getting an all-in-one printer that's able to copy things, fax things, scan things, email things, and also print things, of course. So you're getting all of that for a pretty reasonable price tag. You're also getting wireless connection, so both of those things are convenient. Being able to print from your phone and being able to send documents from this printer is so underrated. It's something that I think you're going to use a lot. You can simply scan something in and then send it right from here. You can type in the subject line, the context of the message. So if you're a lawyer, anyone that deals with contracts a lot or deals with having to send documents to people a lot, a teacher for example, this will be a lifesaver many times. Also, if you're just a regular person that wants to be able to have a printer, you don't necessarily use a printer from your computer every single day, but you want to be able to print things and take them when you go, and it's just a little bit more convenient. You're able to print things from your phone, which is awesome. Also, if you're constantly scanning in documents like I am, and you're using just like taking pictures on your phone, which has bad shadows and it just isn't as professional and high quality, but you want to scan in documents and seamlessly send them, this printer is great for that too, because you'll be able to scan in the document here, so get the really awesome monochrome laser scanning from this printer, and then easily be able to send it to someone because it will wirelessly transfer right to your phone. All those features combined make this a premium, convenient printer that I would highly recommend to you guys. I really appreciate Brother wanting to work on this video with me, because I've been using Brother products for no joke years now, and I really stand by them. I love what they're doing. So if you want to check out this printer or any of their other products in their lineup, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below so you guys can do that. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it with the comments down below. Be sure to smash the like button so I know that you guys want more content very soon. You're going to want to subscribe right here so you don't miss anything else, and check out my other videos right here. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Bye.